guys, it's me, Topher. How's it going? Welcome back to Filara Spirit and welcome to another episode of Manifestation 101. Today we're talking about the universe, talking to the universe. It knows your language. So let's get straight into this. So I wanted to start by saying that we are the universe, right? And I know that everybody says that, we kind of know that, it's kind of hard to conceptualize though. So I kind of wanted to maybe help you guys see it a little bit easier. So we are the universe. We are the universe's eyes and ears and hands and all of the other animals and species and plants, and we are a way of the universe being able to experience, right? Now, the way that I can put that to kind of help you conceptualize is, imagine your body. You have your brain, that's your mouth, those are your eyes, these are your hands, your liver, and whatever else it is that you may have going on, or even if you're missing things, right? Like you have you. Now, we know that, for example, the liver is separate. This is a liver. It is something that is definitely a separate part, because you can take it out and put it back in. It's your ears. These are your senses, your taste, your touch, your smell, your sight, your sound. And that's kind of a way of seeing how the universe works too. We are the part of the universe that is able to interact with the other parts of the universe. We are a way of the universe getting to know itself. So with that in mind, would it not make sense then, or as far as I'm concerned, would it not make sense that the universe, when it's trying to talk to me, give me signs, synchronicities, messages, information, guidance, manifestations, blessings, challenges, obstacles, would it not make sense that it would try and talk to me in a way that makes the most sense to me? And the same with you. So for example, you might have one person who is particularly drawn to fantasy and fiction, and you might have another person who is particularly drawn to science and fact, and then you might have another person who is particularly drawn to religion and faith. Why would the universe talk to the scientist through religion? Why would it try and talk to the religious person through fantasy and fiction? Before we go any further, I do want to say there is no harm in investigating and being curious about other ways of interacting with the universe. If you are particularly religious, maybe have a look at science. It's not there to harm you. If you are a scientist, maybe have a look at religion. Just out of curiosity, just to see what's there. If you love fiction and fantasy, get involved in maybe science. Nobody is saying that you cannot look at these other things. Nobody is saying that the universe won't talk to you in these other ways. As far as I'm concerned, it just seems so obvious that initially the universe would try and talk to us in our language. So for me, that is nerdy stuff, like a Star Wars and a Transformers and Lord of the Rings. And also various other things that I have all around, right? And that is how I learned. That's how I learned about myself. I learned about who I was. I learned about certain life lessons, etc. It was through just cartoons and books and fiction and stuff. The universe knows what you like and what you dislike. It knows you don't like that food. It knows you like that food. It knows you don't like that movie or that celebrity or something, and you like this one. So it's going to try and reach you through the path of least resistance, which literally, logically, means it would be through something that you are attracted to, something that you put focus and love and attention into, whether that's science, religion, fiction, fantasy, something artistic. I don't care what it is. Caring for animals, or it doesn't matter, literally. As many things as there are on the planet, that's the way the universe could talk. So when you guys are looking for answers, signs, synchronicities, when you are asking for guidance, even just help, maybe even manifestation or blessing of some kind, when you are asking anything that requires that higher perspective answer, ask through the things that you love. Ask through the things that you naturally are just drawn to anyway, even if it's the same TV show you've watched 1,000 times. Not only is it making the energy easier for the universe to be able to access, because you're in a state of receiving, you're ready to receive, but it also makes it a lot easier for you to comprehend the information rather than just consuming. This is what we do all of the time. We just consume and consume and consume, and we're never most of us are never creating. We are consuming information, we're consuming even inspiration, but nobody's doing anything with it, or very few people seem to be doing things. Now we are reaching a point where more and more people are doing it. We are experiencing the shift, and I absolutely love it. I think it's a great time to be alive, regardless of a lot of other things going on in this world, obviously. This is a great time for us to be alive, because we're at least learning. At least we're learning, you guys. At least we're starting to figure this out. Right? Oh yeah, it's not all about just taking it in. It's also about generating it and putting it back out into the world. Oh yeah. Now, like I said, feel free to explore other perspectives, ideas, open yourself up to other ways that the universe could talk to you? Absolutely. But it's already talking to you right here and right now. And it is talking to you genuinely through everything that you love. The music that you listen to, the food that you eat, the characters that you watch or read, the experiments you experiment, the passages in your religious texts that you're reading. I mean, to be honest with you, that one probably makes the most sense. I probably don't have to explain that one too much. Even things like parasocial relationships that I have with people on YouTube or on social media or something, you know, where, okay, this is a person where I can appreciate them and I can be inspired by them, but what about them is teaching me about myself, which ultimately is the final question. Eventually you get to the point where you start looking for yourself in everything. It just becomes, it's kind of a default. Now, it's not that you can't enjoy your movies, it's not that you can't enjoy your science and your religion and all of those things, but you switch from looking for the external to fix something for you or to show you something, and you start instead looking at whatever it is that you're experiencing and asking yourself, what can I learn from this? What can I take from this? How is this going to advance me? How is this going to evolve and grow me? What is this trying to teach me about where I want to go and who I want to be and what I want to have in my life? I swear, even if it is just a children's cartoon. Yeah? And that's exactly what the universe does. Ultimately, that is what the universe does. It asks those same questions. What can I learn from this experience? How can I grow and evolve from this? How do I get to that point where I want to go? What's next? How do I adapt to the circumstances? How can I be flexible with this? What can I take from this? What can I learn from this? It's just a constant. That's all the universe is wanting. It's just constant expansion, growth, and evolution. And this is us in our lives too. Now, we don't have to have growth, expansion, and evolution through massive major milestones, like losing somebody, or changing jobs, or getting married, or having £1 million just dropping into your bank account, or £10 million nowadays, dropping into your bank account. Forget it. Like, those things are life-changing, and they do shift you, and they do make you, and they form you. They do. But so can everything else too. The little things in life that you just enjoy. It's trying to talk to you. And why would it talk to you in any other way than the way that you talk? The things that you love. I'm a nerd. I talk nerds. I talk references. I talk soundtracks. I talk characters. Fictional characters. Irrelevant. I have learned so much just by listening, just by paying attention, just by having the simple desire, the simple question, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? So get out there, find the things that you love, interact with the things that you love, and start asking that question. Yeah, the universe is trying to talk to you. When you're asking for signs and synchronicities, I say this all the time, ask for signs that you want. Don't sit around waiting for 111 to turn up. Ask for a neon spaceship. Yeah? Ask for whatever it is. If you speak nerd, the universe is going to speak nerd to you. Speak science, the universe is going to speak science to you. You speak God, the universe is going to speak God to you. Or God's going to speak God to you. You know what I mean? Get out there, experiment, practice with it, have fun with it. It's not always as hard as you having to dig around in the depths of darkness for your answers. So let's leave it there because I'm getting ranty again. You notice how through these videos I just steadily increase in my rantingness? I sort of start down here, hi guys, it's me Topher, and then by the end I'm like, I just love you guys, and I'm so passionate about you maximizing on your potential. That's probably the best way I could put it, right? Also, I just want all of your dreams to come true, you know? I'm just aware that since I'm not a genie, I can't make it come true, so I'm fine. I'll just teach you how to make them come true. Yeah? That's probably a better way. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you like the video, consider subscribing. Make sure you give it a like as well. All of the information is down below in the description box, in my link tree. Everything is there, including the Filara Spirit Tarot deck. You can book private reading with me. You can check out my TikTok, which is blowing up. Check out my other YouTube channel where I just post funny videos, and I love it, etc., etc., etc. I love you guys so much. See you soon. Bye.